But yeah, it was so much fun. And I think going through all of this as a team,
Yeah.
it's hilarious because like at any given point, one of us is stressed beyond
Yeah.
comprehension.
I haven't had my turn yet.
And it was Jason. Your turn will come in the last 4 weeks when we're pushing the final memberships before opening.
Yeah.
That will be yours.
Yeah, I'll be like, we need 10 memberships to pay the bills.
Mine is going to be just before that, before I reach the point of, Ben, help! And then it will happen again, I think, for me in the first 4 to 6 weeks when I'm
Yeah.
readjusting to coaching face-to-face again whilst doing sales.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm like, this is fun.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jason will be able to drop his, like, because he's done the back of the app.
Yep.
He's done the app background. I've done the program already, so that was a little bit stressful, like trying to figure out exactly how that was going to work. But
App's done, the trainer intake, the outline's done, so I will probably write that while Jess is away. So for the trainers that'll be ready, we have lots of applications that we'll probably start looking at on Monday to do interviews next week before you go away, to then finalise agreements after that, so we can train them and they can be part of the fit out if they want to, all that kind of thing. Yeah, it's all like, I'm really glad that like 12 months ago we've sorted out our communications and our like retrieval of information stuff.
I think that's like super important. Like even now to this day, and we've spoken about it on the podcast before, but like nothing gets sent in our message stream. Anything important is put somewhere searchable.
To go somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, that's helped like definitely.
Yeah.
And we still at least twice a week have a that's in that folder moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're all able to pass the baton over to each other when we need to.
Yeah.
And like everyone knows what their role is before it became high stress, because anybody that's opening a business knows it goes from chill to now we have timelines, and you don't always get to decide when that is either.
Yeah.
It could be the delivery of equipment. It could be you have a certain date that you start paying rent. Like whatever it is, like it goes from
0 to 100, yeah.
And, you know, we had that wake up call as well, because for us it was like, all right, shit, well, now we're on marketing, and in order to do this, we need to have this app set up, and now we need this app for the staff set up, and it all just kind of had to start, and it's been a weird fortnight.
Yep. Yeah, Dad's definitely, in terms of everyone getting stressed.
Yeah.
Setting up the management portal. We're using MindBody, which looks pretty good. You've used it before, right?
Yes, but I've only used it as a staff member on the gym floor, ticking off names.
Yeah,
I've not used it I've not sold using
for
MindBody.
payments and stuff, yeah.
So last night I was looking through it before I started making our sales calls.
Yeah.
And I clicked on it, and I was like, well, what if someone's like, I want to buy now?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's absolutely no fucking option. I was like, I don't know what's going on. And close my body and get out.
Yeah.
It was,
even just the marketing stuff, I don't know if you saw during the week. So apparently it happens all the time. So the way Meta do your billing is they start with like really minor transactions, like 50 cents, $1, $5, $2, whatever. And then once they sort of work it out, what either ads working or where they need to put it or whatever, then they're like, cool, now we'll drop $50 on it. And banks are like, well, someone's just testing it. Yep, cool.
Yeah, that's how
the
fraud
card
works.
Bang.
Yeah.
So they shut it down. And because Laura was in Fiji
Yes.
on holidays,
Yes.
the marketing company that we're using is in the States. So there's always like a 12-hour. We talk to them either first thing in the morning or last thing at night to be able to...
They're outside of business hours.
Converse. So it's just like, fucking hell. Okay, so I think we got $17 spent. It was like, stop. Fuck.
Yeah.
But the response for organic's been really cool. It's been really nice to see.
Yeah, it's the night that we dropped it at 7. Like, that's like not... Like, people can sit there and be like, I don't know what... Like, I had no expectation.
No.
So to wake up to any leads at all...
Yeah. It's exciting.
I was like, wow.
People want our thing.
Yeah, and I had the moment of, oh my God, I need to jump back on the phones.
Yep.
It was really cool. Like,
even your message last night, like obviously first conversation was just like, oh my God, we're back.
Yeah.
We're back in a sales role.
Literally, I was like, this bounced around so much, this conversation.
Yeah.
But
it's like, why did you actually inquire again? Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, you forget that, and I think it's different opening a gym to like offering PT as well. But I'm just shopping.
Yeah. Yeah, I just want to know what it is.
And I'm like sitting there taking deep breaths, being like, my livelihood is just you shopping.
Yeah. Because it's like the further you get down the road in coaching, the less you deal with that.
If someone's booking in a consultation, they're signing up.
Correct. Yeah.
So it was
and then you pick up the phone to like a cold, because with the giveaway, I've had a couple as well, and I'm just like, whoa, this is not a normal conversation that I've had recently. Like, this is, wow, okay.
Yeah.
So it's the same, and like we've been talking on the Learn Socials a bit, just like this idea of being above stuff.
Yeah.
And it comes back. There'll be shit that you have to do if you want to progress, that you'll have to go back to what it felt like to call that first kickstart that just wanted you to show them how to turn the treadmill on.
I had to like work myself up a little bit to make the first phone call.
Yeah.
I'm also using a different software as well because we're doing it through a new CRM. So it was like, oof, I hope this works. It was great.
It's really cool.
So great.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to compliment the guys. Like,
Yeah.
this is good.
Yeah.
I called.
Excited to roll that out to all the gyms.
Yeah, it is amazing. Yeah, the first number I called is someone that I've already spoken to before. So I was like, I can soften the blow.
Yeah.
Second person I called was like, hey, by the way, I'm on holiday, but I'm pregnant. And I was like,
okay.
And they were all just like, I was like, oh my God, this is like the birthday call list of Good Life.
Yeah, legit.
And yeah, then it was like, I was like, well, I'm not going to let it affect me. And then someone else just wanted to know and tried bartering with me to lock in early bird prices if she ever wanted it in the future. And
Yeah.
I was like, we're trying to open up a business, babe. Like,
Yeah.
I totally get it. I can see you this week or I cannot. And I was like, oh yeah, wow, welcome. We're back.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's such a cool thing. Like, after being so far removed from being on the gym floor and making those phone calls, we always say like, oh, if I went back to the gym floor, I would do it this way.
Yeah.
And now that I get to be back in this position, different,
Yeah.
albeit it is different, but to be like, cool, like I get to do this. And like every single phone call, like having it not come from that place of desperation.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we fucking need you guys.
Yeah.
Like, we need these memberships.
Yeah.
Just like that gym floor trainer really
Needs
needs
to pay the rent.
Yeah,
It's
really.
just like 5 times the amount.
Yeah, correct. So going into it with that open mind, chill, like I'm a lot better at sales than I used to be, and
Yeah.
everything that I've learned over the years is there. So I'm like, just got to apply that and have fun with it.
It's amazing knowing your product too,
Yeah.
service. Like, we all have a vision of what U Strong is going to be, but I don't think anyone would have the level of depth of vision of it in terms of inside the actual gym that you have.
Yeah.
So like when you're going to speak to someone on the phone, you're like, this is like everything that I've ever wanted
Yeah.
a gym to be, and I'm going to do it exactly how I want it to be, and I know it's going to be fucking great. So I think like a bit of the difference too, and this is not to sell Standout, but one of the biggest things I think that students come out of Standout with, and why their businesses progress outside of obviously the deliberate strategies and shit, is they just actually believe in what they do.
Yep.
So that when they do pick up the phone, they're like, this is good.
Yeah.
I'm good at this. What you're going to get is good. I can get the result. And then all of a sudden their business fucking takes off because they just believe in it. So being able to have that conversation and be like, nah.
Yeah. Like and it's not, I think like something that I'm super aware of now, even doing the U Strong socials. I did say on our post, it is like, you're not coached by screens.
Yep.
But I am going to make a very, very conscious effort in sales calls and content creation. It's not that we're not doing what other gyms are doing. It's that doesn't actually affect what we're doing at all.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know that you've done group training, and I'm not going to be like, oh yes, but our group training is different. It's like, you know what? It's like a combination of group and semi-private.
Yeah.
So this is the most cost-effective personal training that you're going to get.
Yeah.
And
At a really high standard.
yeah, like,
Yeah.
I don't we're actually so far from the group training because we're not that. It's just a completely different product.
Yeah.
So you can take from that what you will, but I know that you're going to do great at it because not once are you ever going to have to question what your deadlift looks like.
Yeah.
Because we're actually small enough that I'm going to have an eyeball on you the entire time.
All the time, yeah.
So it's really exciting to get it out there and see it come to fruition. And I've had so many pinch me moments like throughout this, like having, like I've worked for somebody that opened up that was like a dream of mine at the time, but like very, very staff member level.
Yeah.
But like when you're an intern and you do things like far above your pay grade.
Yeah.
So I got to see that process and do all of that and like so many things. I'm like, I'd love to do this and not do that, and love to do it this way and then not that way. And I've worked at 2 other gyms since. And I'm like now being in this spot where it's like this product is everything.
Yeah.
This product is what we need. This product is like a missing gap in the market. It is, I'm not going to force you to do a finisher just so you leave feeling sweaty.
Yeah.
Like you're going to learn to do things the right way, the effective way. And from a back end, looking at the way everything has been built, the systems that we've used to bring it here, it's like, it's so satisfying.
Yeah.
And
it's literally just like if you come once, you're in.
Yeah.
That's how confident I am about it.
Yeah. I'm like so excited to bring the energy of small group training. Sorry, the energy of group training.
Yeah. To
with
PT.
With the precision and attention to detail of PT.
Yeah.
Because I am an attentive coach, but I've worked in group training environments where I could not display that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm like, I cannot wait to have a team and like the people that I've spoken to that are interested in working for YouStrong. I'm like, the vision is so much stronger because they're already attracted to that style.
Yeah.
Like there's no cheerleaders. It is energetic people that give a shit about getting people strong safely.
Invested, not just cheerleading. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so cool. And like, I don't know if I'm delusional, but I'm like, this will work.
Yeah.
Like I'm just so like, it's going to work.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of fucking work, but like.
Yeah, the confidence is there.
Yeah,
sure.
Absolutely. I'm like, I don't have any doubt that this product is, it's going to change and it's going to look different. It's going to, whatever. I'm not that delusional to think this is the only way it's ever going to look, but it's pretty cool to be like, yeah, this is a good thing.
Yeah, but having the confidence that that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. So yeah, I'm ecstatic about it. It's cool to be in a brand new job.
Yeah, we didn't stand still for long. It's like online coaching's full. And now what?
Right.
Yeah.
And while your foot is here and I've got, more than just my toes dipped in YouStrong, it's like a lot of what I'm doing, you're negotiating contracts like interstate.
Yeah. Yeah.
So everything's moving at like crazy rates now. So it's fun.
Yeah, it's really fun. It's be really cool to watch it unfold. And then I'm looking forward to the most, I think, like the 6-month mark.
Yeah. End of the year.
Culture will be established. Trainers will be confident. And it'll be like its own thing.
Yeah. You'll have your first lot of people that do the minimum term and have left because it doesn't suit them.
Yeah.
Because it's not body fit and all of that stuff. Like, yeah.
A lot of the members are starting to become from referrals instead of from ads. And like it just, I think at that 6-month mark, it's like, okay, this is, now it has its own identity.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that. Yeah.
It's going to be really fucking
Which
hard.
essentially is Christmas. So it'll be like the Christmas party. We'll be able to sit back and look at it and go, okay, this is what we built now.
Oh, it makes me want to vomit. Side note, I saw Jason, like the reel from last night was Jason going, I was like, that's so Jess.
Yes, you do affect us. I think you said Slay a couple of times too. Now on the pod.
It's been great. It's been great. I love that I'm able to be such a positive influence in your life. You guys are giving me my dream gym and I've given you Slay.
Definitely equal trade there.